This is Math 20-2, Lesson 7.2, and example number 5, identifying and correcting errors in solutions. So Matthew solved a quadratic equation as shown. It's given to us. We are being asked to identify and correct the error in Matthew's solution. So we have 4x squared equals 9x, and Matthew looks at it and says, oh, I have a factor of 4 on both sides. Or sorry, a factor of x on both sides, and he divides the x out. But when he makes that choice, he eliminates the possibility of x being itself a factor. And ultimately, if x is equal to 0, if that's one of our possible factors, we now have a major mistake because we can never ever divide something into nothing. So we need to solve this question a different way. So let's start with 4x squared is equal to 9x. We're going to move everything to one side, and we do that by taking and subtracting 9x from both sides of the equation. And the purpose of this is to set our equation equal to 0. Now, if we factor anything out, we can determine that set each of those factors equal to 0. So in this case, notice again that we do have that common factor of x. It can come out, and we're left with 4x minus 9 is equal to 0. So in this case, x is equal to 0 is a factor, and it is a solution. And so we have one of our solutions, and then we have 4x minus 9 equal to 0 as well. And we resolve that by adding 9 to both sides. So we have 4x is equal to 9. Divide both sides by 4, and we have x is equal to 2.25. So our solutions are x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 2.25. And that is the end of the example. I encourage you to do practice problems out of the textbook, and on Monday we will pick up and look at solving quadratic equations using the quadratic formula. Have a good